Welcome at the DX Radio Shop. So a little fun novelty piece for you guys today. Just something to play with for a little fun, no big deal. Hello Alan, how are you? Good to see you on, my friend. So we got these little novelty pieces. We're just kind of playing around, having some fun at the DX Radio Shop. Just enjoying the hobby. So what we have here, you see on your screen, are just little doorbell chimes, if you will. Hello Ryan. So we're just kind of playing around, having a little bit of fun. And these are 30-second recordable push buttons, like kind of like your Jeopardy game, if you will, right? So it's kind of cool. Hey, Leadfoot, how you doing, Chris? So here's what we got today. If you want to listen in, let's see. I don't know how we can do this. Here, let me see. All right. Let's see. Let's just press this one here.
Welcome to DX Radio Shop.
Just one. You can change anything you want. Hello, Lorraine. How are Lone Star? How are you? Good to see you. Huh? Check this one out. Hello, Kevin. How are you?
Very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
That's Leadfoot's favorite one. Anyway, so we're just kind of playing around some different ideas. Hello, Ralph. How are you? We're just kind of playing around. You can change these to your desired recording, whatever you wish. Okay. When we get ready, I gotta wait until next week because I'm getting labels made up. Hello, Steve. So the labels we're gonna make up is gonna have a nice clear label that goes across the top of these. It says DX Radio Shop with my website. But these will be, as you can see, I wrote up on the screen there as well. They'll be $10 a piece and $6.50 for the shipping. So just a novelty thing, no big deal. Just something fun to play with a little bit, you know, kind of like, whatever, you know, something different. So you can put this on top of your radio desk and play it, have fun. You can take and, if you want to put it on your wall by your door, so if somebody wanted to come in your radio room, you can tell them, say, hey, make sure you push this first, you know, so when you hear it, then okay, someone wants to come in my room instead of knocking on your door, they can just kind of, you know, do something funky like this. Kind of a cool, nifty idea, okay? So we've got yellow as well, and then, of course, we've got purple. You know, these are the colors that we'll have available. So let me... there we go. Okay, so this is the box that they'll come in. You know, this little box. Now, if you have a radio here that you're already having me work on, then you don't need to worry about the shipping. We'll just add the $10 to your invoice, and we'll just throw it right in the same box. It'll save you $6.50 on shipping. So just kind of fun stuff, you know. Aaron, how are you? My big brother from a different mother, like no other. How you doing, Aaron? How you doing, Glenn? How you doing, Ray? Good to see you guys on. Appreciate that for sure, no doubt. So we're just kind of playing around. So Ralph says he likes the blue one. Yeah, me too. The blue ones are kind of cool. You can change these anytime that you want. So on the bottom, and they take 2 AAA batteries. On the bottom, you have a little button right here where it says microphone. So you can change that just by holding it down. So, you know, we can, I don't know, say something goofy into it if you wish, you know, whatever you want to do. So, but that's what we're going to be doing, is going to be having these available. I'm just waiting for my silk screen label to come over. It's going to have DX Radio Shop with the website underneath onto there for advertisement. So like this one here has, you know, the DX Radio Shop, me talking on it at the end. I'm not going to record my voice on these because, you know, you don't need to. You're going to see the emblem on it anyway. So it's kind of its own pre-advertisement. So I'm not too concerned about that. I just did it for the video just for fun to kind of show you what's happening with it for sure. So Ray said, I received my t-shirt and my tumbler in the mail yesterday. Thanks, man. You are very welcome. No problem. Kevin, I don't know. Let me see. That was not yours. It's probably in the pile here. I got a whole pile full of boxes today. I had 16 boxes of radios come in today. I knew that was going to happen because we had the one day off for the President's Day for Jimmy Carter. So I knew I was going to be backed up a little bit with that. But we got 16 boxes that came in today between Postal, UPS, and a couple from FedEx. So yours is, let's see. Yep, no, it's sitting right here. Yep, no, I already got your box open actually because I was kind of see what your note was. It says receive went out and left side meter went out is what you got in your note here. So, okay. Nope, yeah, we got it right here. She is right here on top of the pile of 1,600 boxes. So, yes, you can do that too, Ralph. You can record anything you want onto it. So, kind of a cool deal for sure. It's great for key up, you know. Aaron says, can you install in my radio? Well, I haven't taken one of these apart yet, but I don't see why you couldn't. It's just a module, recordable module, just a matter of, I suppose we'd have to figure out how we're going to mount it, where we're going to put it, and then wire that right into your audio, you know, your mic jack, and then have the button exposed somewhere so that you're able to change it yourself. Would be more user-friendly at that point, or you just put what you want onto it, and we just put it internally and leave it alone. But we can set it up to where you can change it yourself on the fly, you know. So if you wanted to change that sound module any given time, then you could do so. So we got to find a way to where we can put the button into the front switches of your radio. If we can find the least significant switch you're not going to use on a radio, then we can definitely do that for sure, no doubt. Yep. That's a pretty cool deal. I just want to do a short video tonight, kind of play around a little bit with this. And I wanted to show something else. So a friend of mine, who I used to work with at a machine shop years ago, is a really cool guy. He's like amazing with what he does. I tell you, he's taught me quite a bit over the years. And let me see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me move these out of the way for a moment. And my next project, Aaron, are you watching? Here we go. A little, yeah, okay. Duct tape and wire ties. That's funny. Here's my next project, everybody. I mentioned this once before, and it's been a little bit of time because we're trying to find a way around this stuff too. So, hey, how you doing, Rick? So here's what we got, okay? We're going to put this together. So here we got our tumbler, right? Nice metal tumbler. And we drilled a hole in the side, or my friend did for me, actually, because this is pretty strong material. It's double walled. So he managed to get this in here for me, which is great. And so what we did, we put the SMA barrel connector, bolt connector inside, and we have our cable. So I would not recommend drinking out of this. Have two of them, one for your drinking and then one for the antenna. So this is going to go to my telescopic whip antenna. So then therefore I can take and utilize this through the lid. And so that wire will attach to this antenna coming up through the lid. We're going to put a little grommet to this lid, and we're going to turn that into a VHF, UHF portable antenna. So you can put this on the picnic table wherever you wish, and sit in your lawn chair or wherever you want to do it at home, on a TV tray outside or whatever, and you can utilize this for your little VHF, UHF antenna. Instead of having a little rubber duck off your HT, this will give you a little bit more better range. You probably get out like another anywhere from 7 to about maybe 15 mile more radius towards repeaters by using a telescopic whip antenna with this such type system. So this is what we're doing right now, is we're going to convert this into a nice VHF, UHF portable antenna. So we're in the process of finishing up with this. I just got it back today from him, so I got to go through and kind of play a little bit more. Hey Brandon, how are you? Hello Matt, how are you? You're never too late, don't worry. So that is my next project, is to finish this up for VHF, UHF antenna. And if you guys want to get a chance, go back to the Christmas time. Here a couple weeks ago, we had a 3 foot tall, about 2 foot, about a foot, was it about a foot, I think it was, diameter, 1.5 foot diameter, Christmas bulb. If you go back to my video on that, you'll see live stream. I took it apart and turned that into a indoor VHF, UHF antenna and hit one of the repeaters that was 58 miles away while that was sitting inside my shop. Pretty impressive. So check it out. Let me know what your comments are. Put them down below for sure, no doubt. And so this is what we're in the process of doing right now, is going to convert this into our antenna and use the canister as a part of that structure. So that's my next project to finish up. Just novelty stuff, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just, fun, whatever, in the sun, right? So that's kind of what we're just doing right now, playing around, having a good time in between jobs. Sometimes you got to kind of take a break and walk away from some of the radio repair and do something different. So that's kind of what we're playing with right now, is just different ideas in general as to with that. So this is my next project. But this right here, again, this is what we're kind of leaning on right now, is 30-second recordable deals. Now, I wish there was a spot on the back where you can actually set these onto screw heads, twist and lock them like you would like a smoke detector. That does not have this. So these are more meant for, just desktop. But you could put a self-adhesive or like a piece of Velcro. You could put across this here, or put that right over onto your door as well, or have like a little shelf, if you will. Those little small angle shelves you could put over by your door somewhere, so near your ham shack. So when somebody wants to come over, they can just. Push them again? So I can push them again. Sure, I can do that for you. So then you just push them and listen to them for sure. But here we go.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Welcome to DX Radio Shop.
So there you have it, guys. Just fun toys to play with, nothing fancy. Just something to do. I said it's nothing to write home to mom about, like, hey mom, I got some. It's just a fun toy. Just something fun for you guys to play with. I know some of you guys are probably going to take your microphone and you're probably going to take your microphone and key it up and push it about the same time. I'm sure you'll be raising all kinds of fun stuff there for sure. I'm sure you will. Don't do that. I don't recommend you doing this, so no, don't do that. But I'm sure you guys will do whatever anyways. But anyhow, again, I just wanted to kind of show everybody what we got going on here for sure, and no doubt it's a pretty cool novelty piece for sure. Well, what we could do? We could do one like this here for. Let me do one for Brandon. Let me change. I'll change the last one right here. One, just for you, Brandon. Here we go. Ready?
One, just for you, Brandon.
How's that for you, Brandon? I'll do one for Aaron. Bone Picker 551 just got down. Here you go, Aaron.
Bone Picker 551 just got down.
So like, they're just 30-second modules. You can do it with the whole 30 seconds or less. Doesn't really matter. But it's just something fun to have, whether you want to use it for just fun in general or have it by your ham shack and let somebody just instead of knocking on a door, they can push the little thing as they want to enter. It's a novelty thing. It's nothing, crazy. Just fun stuff, something no one's doing. So I thought I'd do something different and why not? You know, so everything's different here at the DX Radio Shop. So. Put that on your dash of your vehicle, Aaron. That's when you're driving down the road. Now, what I want to do is my next step was to take one of these and put it through a audio amplifier using an LM386 chip. And I was going to amplify that to a point where you could put it through like a PA system or use the PA version of your radio, if you will, and run that speaker under the hood of your vehicle up front where it's loud. And so if someone's in your way or they cut you off or whatever the deal is, then you can just push the button here and you'll hear it nice and loud out from underneath your hood. Whether you want to do the ice cream truck or you want to say, hey, get out of my way or whatever, you know, or you can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. So listen, it's just a little novelty piece. They'll come with the batteries already installed. So but that's the deal with these. So if anybody's interested, you know, contact me whenever you get a chance. But by the end of this coming week, we'll have our logo stickers across the top, and so we'll have these available. So if anyone's got radios here, or you're sending radios here, or whatever you're doing, instead of me having to ship these, we'll just put them in the same box as your radio. If it's something you think you wanted, cool. If not, that's fine too. I don't expect to, really push these or sell a lot of them. It's just a fun toy, just something to do if you guys want to raise a little hell discontent. There you go. And so we're going to just kind of play around, do some other stuff with these, and I might even enhance the audio a little bit more. And I mean, you could use them as a doorbell if you wish. You know, it's wireless. Just put it out by your door. Put a piece of double sticky Velcro or whatever, and use it as a doorbell if you wish. You know, so what I wanted was a light up one is what I was really after, but the prices are just a little bit much, so I figure I'll just take and do something simplified, and that's what these are. So it's just kind of a simplified type deal. And you got your microphone right here, you got your batteries right there, or your microphone right here, sorry, your speaker right here, batteries right here, you got your little, on recording, just hold the little button down and record what you want. So just kind of, it's a novelty. It's novelty. That's all it is. It's a conversational piece, really. So Brandon says 2222222. Okay. Brandon wants 222222 pink 22. There you go, Brandon, just for you.
Brandon wants 2222222 pink 22.
Actually, probably should have put it on that one for the pink one, but oh well.
If I put a little low voltage LED light in it.
Yeah, I gotta take it apart and see what it looks like if I can take and do that. Put like a little LED to light up kind of illuminate the casing or some sort. I gotta take it apart. I haven't taken one apart yet to kind of see what's on the inside. But just kind of a play toy for now, I suppose. But there's a lot of potential with this for sure. So there you have it, guys. So I just want to, like I said, just do a short video, just kind of playing around, have some fun, and just an idea. You know, how you doing, James? Just a fun idea. If anybody's interested, then cool. You can, whatever recording I can put on there for you. As long as, if you have a recording, you can send it to me, dxradioshop@yahoo.com, or you can send it by text if you wish, as an audio file of some sort, or just record it on your phone and send it to me through text if you wish, 315-945-1600. And so we could do it that way, or you could put it on yourself, and I'll just throw something on there for now, as a basic whatever. You could change it at any given time. That's the best part, is user friendly, so you're not stuck with just whatever I put onto it. Change it to your liking. You've got maybe, I don't know, a blue jay outside making noise, record the blue jay. Maybe you got your, we'll say in Rick's case, he's got the Karens running around, so we can always put something down like, I don't know, let's see here. Beware of Karen, get off my porch. There you go.
Beware of Karen, get off my porch.
So you can do something like that, Rick, if you want it on your end, you know. So Aaron's lucky. He's not around that garbage. He don't have to deal with it. But I know Rick don't have to deal with it much at all. I'm just picking on him. But anyways, you can do all kinds of funny things. You know, you can take and just have fun with this. So that's all it really is. Just novelty piece. It's nothing fancy. So we're going to try to morph this into a little bit more amplified and some other ideas we have in mind. But for now, it's kind of just want to show people what they were and what we're going to do with them. So, but we are going to get our label across the top, and then these will be available by the end of the week coming up. So if anybody is interested, cool. If not, that's fine too, whatever. But yeah, they are quite loud, Ralph, for sure. Yeah, they are loud. Yeah. So anyway, what else is going on for Saturday night? Anybody have any kind of hot topics they want to discuss? Feel free to do so. Let's do some hot topics here, guys, and we'll have a little rag chew time if you wish. It's 5 after 7 Eastern Standard Time for me. So whatever you guys want to do, we'll kind of hang here and shoot the breeze for a little bit. If anybody got any more questions or topics or whatever, feel free to jump in here and get the tables turned. Let's go. Don't underestimate myself, Ralph. Yeah, no, I'm always coming up with some kind of crazy idea, but you know, we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a question. Why does every time I get on my radio that's tuned by you, everybody tells me I'm too loud?
Oh, Kevin, you're just too damn loud. Quit complaining. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, Kevin, you're just too damn loud. Quit complaining.
That's because your radio is tuned in a line correctly. That's why you're so loud. Trekstar, or yeah, Trekster. There you go. How are you? Sylvester, how are you? From the West Indies. What is a CB doorbell? Well, I just kind of label it like that as CB ham, radio doorbell, basically. So in other words, put them on your desk, or basically put them on your door. You get yourself an adhesive Velcro, put it on the back where it doesn't cover whatever, and then just set it over by your door. So if somebody want to come inside your office at work, and you're a radio guy, or you wanted to put it by your door, something knocking on your door, they can just kind of push your little doorbell chime here. I just label it as CB ham radio doorbell. It's not what they are, but I didn't know what the title is, so I just kind of threw that up there. So it's just a little sound effect toy, really, is all it really is. So yeah. Let's do this instead. Let's go. There you go, Texter. I changed it. 30-second chime toy. Huh? How's that? Much better? Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to call it something. So 30-second chime toy basically would be, I guess, a better way for it, really. So. Oh, okay. You like the CB doorbell original? Yeah, I don't know. It's just a title I threw on there, but I figured I'd get someone's attention, so I just label it as a CB ham, whatever. But yeah, so little doorbell chime toy, whatever, 30-second chime toy.
If I had a doorbell, then people might think I want visitors.
Stop ringing my doorbell. No visitors allowed. Here you go, bone picker.
Stop ringing my doorbell. No visitors allowed.
Hey, let me know how that sound toy sounds. Skip has been pretty busy. The solar is kind of up and down. We are on our downside of 11-year cycle, which I like how someone did a video. They called it 12 years, actually 11-year cycle. But we're on the downside of that. So the skip has kind of been up and down, but it's changing. But it's going to be pretty quiet here in the next couple of years. It'll be dying off quite a bit, for sure, no doubt. Yeah. Hey, there you go, Kevin. Good answer, yeah. Hey, Ron, how are you? Brandon wants to build a quarter wave GMRS antenna. Well, I'm not going to do that tonight. I don't have nothing here in front of me I can really do it with at the moment anyways. But we will do that, though. When it comes nice weather, we will definitely build a nice GMRS quarter wave antenna. That'd be a great video, nice class. Good job, Rick. Cool.
You think we could see the inside of these doorbell?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to take one apart. I don't know.
Stop ringing my doorbell. No visitors allowed.
Oop. Didn't mean to push that button. Let me see. Let's take a look on the inside. Boy, Leadfoot, you really want me to lose sleep tonight, don't you? Because then I'll be...
That's been sitting on your bench all this time and you haven't taken it apart yet?
I know, see?
What's the matter with you?
Oh boy. Aaron's beating me up now.
Stop ringing my doorbell. No visitors allowed.
Remember that movie, Adam Sandler? With the guy who... the crazy eye. Everyone's screaming in the courtroom. He says, "Stop screaming at me!" Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, Aaron and Leadfoot. Let's see what we can do here. Give me a second. Everybody wants to see the guts on the inside of this thing. Probably going to be some kind of a epoxy covered type circuit, I'll bet you, more than likely.
This would be a good night for a Zoom night.
Yes, it would. We got to figure that all out yet, Jim. Absolutely. And there it is. Okay. So, there she be. So, programmable chip, speaker. I wonder. Let's take a look here and see. Get your microphone here. Okay, I wonder if. Okay, so here's your speaker leads, here's your ground. It says off VCC ground. So you can actually put an external switch somewhere else if you wish. And then right here is program, and then VCC again. Negative, positive battery terminal, which goes there, yep. PCO, PO, VCC. Yeah, pretty much just a simplified chip with just a few components of capacitors, resistors. Of course, let's see if they have. Oh, good, they didn't write the number or scratch the number off. I'd have to write that down, see if I can. Well, you can change it yourself. I mean, just pre-record it to what you want. Lead foot really is all you got to do. That screw just holds the board down. There's nothing on the other side of the board. Yeah, so it's all up here. This is all your circuitry. They got nothing. It's not double-sided or anything, so it's all up here. And then you've got your recordable switch. What do you want to do?
I'm wondering if those guts would fit down on the side of that antenna mug that you're building and put an external button on it.
Well, I don't see why not. Sure, absolutely. Well, I got lots of room to put that down inside the mug. Just a matter of trying to probably have to put like heat shrink over it so it doesn't, short or nothing. But yeah, we can entertain that thought, I suppose. Do something with it. So, all right. So you guys listen. You guys know how you. Hey, Cation, how are you? Didn't see you sneak in there. How are you? Good to see you on. You guys know how there's videos. You'll see how people might put like a horn or something like that near somebody sitting on a parked bench or whatever. You could put something like this, have a cup beside it, sitting off to the side, and or just walk by, have some kind of a weird sound effect, whatever you want to play by pushing the button on a cup as you walk by, pretend you're drinking out of it, and someone's going to hear all these weird sound effects, whatever, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can do all kinds of craziness, I suppose. Anyway, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. 10-4, good buddies. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run! It's gonna blow. Let's see. Go like this here. So you have to be a locator, which locates like this. You gotta flip that around.
Tim, you can bring it in the bathroom with you.
I mean, you could teach your dogs how to push this when they want food. I've seen people do that before too.
Or in their kid's bed when they try to lay down and say, get up here.
Yeah, it'll fit right inside that mug for sure, no doubt. Like I said, I'm just coming up with different novelty ideas, just because, you know, nothing crazy. But you can do a lot with this little gizmo. I mean, I could put that right inside your radio. I didn't say that out loud, did I? But yeah, you could put all these right inside your radio if you wish. And remember the old Goonies guys? Hey, you guys! Remember that old thing with Sloth?
Hey, you guys!
Like I said, it's just a novelty piece, just something to play with if you guys are interested. If you're not, that's cool too. I don't care, whatever. But just something to play with, just something for fun. That's all. Something for fun. Yeah, you could put this in. Well, depending on if it's a desk mic, you can install this into like the bottom of a desk mic, provided what kind of space you have and the type of microphone. So that would be possible. Like I said, you got a lot of opportunities with this. Just a matter of where do you want to go with it, you know. So see what happens, I guess. That's all we can do is see what happens. But anyhow, guys, so that's about all we have going on here. I'm not seeing nobody on any kind of hot topics tonight. I thought somebody had a really good hot topic that we can discuss for a Saturday night right you anyways and whatnot. So absolutely, Aaron. Gotta have playtime too. That's for sure. That's exactly what you gotta have. So, yep. Anyway.
Make a good topic. How my differences in correct for peoples.
me try something. Just want to play for a second here. Let me check something. Seems how we got nobody really wanting to. Do I have any more raffles coming up? Yes, very soon I will. Yes. LMR 400 RG8X and LMR. You put down 231. It's actually LMR 240. So that's what they would be. He says white, gray, or black. LMR 400 would be your better type of coax because of the velocity factor and the dielectric foam. When you look at coax, the best thing to do is strip a piece of coax back and look at the sheathing. If you can see through your shield, not the sheathing, but take the sheathing off, I'm sorry. If you can look through the shield and see your dielectric foam, that means you've got a lot of loss. The idea is not to see anything on the inside of that shield. So when you strip back the sheathing of a coax and all you see are just shield, just your braided shield, and it's nice and thick, good heavy shield, that's what you're looking for. If you see any kind of dielectric foam coming through, then that's not going to be, it might be okay coax, but you're going to have some loss. So you always want to make sure you get some really good coax, whether it be, single shielded or double shielded. LMR 400 is top of the line, especially if you go for times microwave, that's for sure. So yeah, we got to do a Zoom thing here. We got to start planning that up a little bit, James. Whoever's interested in doing Zoom. So he had an idea about this a while ago. We were talking a few weeks ago on Zello. And so we're going to try to come up with some way of where if anybody wants to jump on Zoom, where we can kind of all see each other sitting around a round table basically and talk about the hobby, etc. We were going to do like maybe a half hour, 40 minute, no more than 1 hour Zoom video meeting type thing. If anybody want to jump on board with that, get in touch with me, dxradioshop@yahoo.com, and let me know what your thoughts are. Drop them down below in the comments as well. If anybody's interested, check it out. We're going to try to orchestrate something along those lines and see what we can do to send invoice out for it. It'll be for, like I said, just talk about the hobby, this, that, and the other, kind of get to know everybody. So if anybody's interested in doing so, we can put the face to the name, etc. Feel free to do so. That'll be a good time. We're going to probably do that like maybe once a month. To do like a little Zoom thing to kind of rate you and hit topics and this, that, and the other. So Jim and I are going to try to get together and come up with some kind of idea to do exactly that. We'll get all the details at a later point, but that's kind of what we're thinking about anyways. Do like a little Zoom thing. If everybody's welcome to it. If you guys want to check it out, we can definitely let you know on that for sure. A shelf life on coax. Everything has a shelf life, so that's a good question. Shelf life, yes, but the longevity of it would be damn near close. Forever, we'll say. You got your UV rays. You got to watch out for that because it does break down after a while. If you have it kind of like swinging across from, we'll say, your house to a tower, and it's not going down through conduit under the ground and up and over, etc., and it's just kind of like swinging across like a clothesline, well, then you're going to have ice, all that kind of weigh it down at times, so they tend to stretch. So to avoid damage and have more longevity of coax, you're going to want to put that inside of Schedule 40 conduit, PVC, come down along your tower somewhere and bring that on in under the ground into your shack. That's really the better way to go. Then the longevity of your coax would be almost damn near close forever, really. So because you've got it protected. So that would be what I would do. Now, if you really want to make it more protected, it's going to cost you a little more money. You can use Schedule 80, which is a thicker wall. But you definitely got to bury in the conduit. So, yeah, Aaron, that's how he had his station set up. He had everything all buried in conduit. And so that coax, it'll last forever. It ain't going nowhere. So that would be the better way to go, really. Is put it inside conduit, and the longevity, life expectancy of your coax will be, by far, like almost infinity. It'll last you a very, 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 very long time for sure. Yes, Cajun, there you go. Yep, he uses the RG 400. Now, let me say something too. A lot of guys don't understand this. Your KMT, your RG, your LMR, all of that is just different names, brand names, but the coax is still the coax. So RG400 is very good as well. There's just different diameters, different sizes, whatnot. But just look for the better coax. The RG400, double shielded and Teflon inner dielectric, and that's really what you want. You want something that's really, 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 really good. So that's definitely the better way to go for sure. But yeah, the way Aaron had his setup, my God, he can he can quit for 30, 40 years and go right back out there, just connect it, turn it back on. It's going to be brand new like the day he installed it. So, and I remember that day too, Aaron, because I was at your house with Tony and a few other guys getting your concrete slab poured for your garage. And when you got your tower all set up, I remember coming out helping you that time too, many moons ago. So, but yeah, you definitely want to get it buried if you could inside conduit. That will keep your coax long lasting for sure. How you doing, John? Good to see you on. Yeah, RG400 is really good coax. I've got some of that here myself actually, but I've got RG8X. I use Alamar 400. I got the RG400. Very good coax. It's excellent coax. I actually had a guy call me a while ago. I don't know, like a couple months back, whatever it was, and he asked me. He says, "I got this whole thing of RG59. Can I use it?" I said, "Well, you could, but it's not recommended because if you do RG59, that's a higher value. You're not, I mean, a much lower value, sorry, and it's going to be a lot more loss. So RG58 is like the very minimum run of the mill for 50 ohm. Your RG59 is more of a 75 ohm type coax. So you don't want to use that at all. You want to use RG. At least RG8X mini would be your minimum. I wouldn't even go RG58. At least use RG8X or RG8. Get you something close and decent if you need something that's cheap. So kind of keep that in mind. Don't go with RG58. However, the only time you would use something off the wall such as that type of cable that's 75 ohm would be if you're building a magnetic loop antenna. If you want to build something along those lines, then yes, because you can use a bigger loop of your antenna, and you'd be able to use a 75 ohm impedance or coax cable for that, but then use your 50 ohm as your capacitance, which is your smaller hoop. So you could definitely use it for those aspects if wanted. But if you're going to run it just between radio and antenna, then no, do not use RG59. No. Yes.
So how does this work? I got everything transferred, and it's all in the same Google account. So
Okay.
if I uninstall a game from the new phone, will it stay on the old phone, or does it delete on both?
If you install it, it's listed on both.
If I delete it from this one, does it stay on here?
If you haven't deleted off of that, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to remove all the games from here and leave mine here.
Okay.
This will be my secondary just game phone, and I'll have more storage on here.
Okay. And then what we can do is still ask and find out what it's going to be just for kicks and giggles. But I'm sure it's going to be on the phone. So.
Good. This one I'll have to pay for the calling and texting, and this one you say as long as there's Wi-Fi, I can still play the game.
You can still say, yep.
Alright.
Just be careful when you run your finger because obviously it's damaged.
But I got everything transferred, so it's all set.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Good job. I'm going to try something right now. Let me see.
I figured out the shelf in the dining room.
Is that together?
It's almost done.
Awesome. I'm glad she did that because I was going to go in there and do it, but I haven't done it yet. Kind of entertaining my peoples. Gotta entertain my peoples out here. All the peoples. So let's see if I do this. Would that work? I believe it will. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let me see. Kind of curious. Curiosity is always something, I tell you. Let me see if I can. Okay, you're not working very well with me here. Let's go. There we go. Alright, I'm just kind of playing around here for a moment, so give me a second, everybody, because I think this is not going to work. No, because you're B and C, that's why. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm just kind of come up with an idea for a moment here. Wonder. What is this? Well, that's SMA. Okay. So, where are you? Hey, I think I can use this one. I sure can. Oh, this is great. Okay. Well, we had enough fun with this, so let me put those aside. I should be doing this on a separate video, but I know you guys are probably bored staring at those. So let's do something different. Let's do something fun, guys, shall we? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let me take this here text. What did I just do that for? Go here.
Can you change to the side view camera? What's the difference between KMR and LMR 400?
There we go. Nope. Get back here, you. I gotta get this stuff out of the way. Look at this here in a moment. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to utilize this here. Let's see, take this out like that. Let's see, we've already got one. Put those aside, put this here. Okay, I got all my pieces here. Do like this, let me take this out. So, yeah, hang on a minute, Brandon. I'm just trying to get my stuff here together for this. Give me a moment here to get myself situated. Alright. Let's go like this. Kind of want to keep that open and closed. We're kind of going right about to here. It looks like maybe that should be fine. Okay, good. Alright, so anyways, now I got all my stuff together. Okay. Brandon was asking about the coax cable. So the difference between the two, one, price, and two, one might have a different, slight difference of velocity factor. That'd be about it, really. But pretty much about the same coax, same specs for the most part. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's go with you first. Okay. All right. Easy enough. That answer your question, Brandon? It's fun making stuff just kind of, right there on the spot. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of doing this out of my head at the moment. I'm not really doing nothing fancy, just kind of playing around. Okay, very good. Okay, get my little deburr tool.
Yes, it did. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we can do. Let's see if we can have a little bit of fun, shall we? Gotta go a little more. I was kind of wondering if it was going to be one. I figured it would be the next drill, but that's okay. Don't want to go too big. You don't want to crack it. Again, we're just kind of playing around a little bit. Kind of bore it out a little bit. See if that works. We're so close. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to go here, like that. Because I'm just kind of playing around, guys. We're enjoying our Saturday night. Always working hard on your own radio, so I thought, why not just do something different here. Okay, let me get that tightened down a little. Okay, that's good to me. Okay, so right there is your bulk connector, SMA, into the lid. Hello, David. How are you? Lucas, how are you? How about an X9? What's wrong with your radio? Yeah, that's the other difference too. I forgot. Thank you, Cation. Thank you. Yeah, one's silver, one's gold. That would be the other difference.
Fix your camera so we can see what you're doing there.
Yeah, I know. I bumped the damn thing probably again, didn't I? There we go. I don't want him in there. There we go. Okay. So, there is your telescopic whip antenna. So I just got that completed. That's it. It's done. So here is the tumbler cup. with our SMA adapter. I shouldn't say adapter, bulkhead, sorry. SMA bulkhead. With an SMA bulkhead through the lid. Small cable connecting the two. And we have our telescopic whip right here for the VHF, UHF. So let's give it a try. Let's give her a try, see what happens. Let's see, I gotta get a piece of cable here, hold on. There we go. This is definitely over. Okay. Okay, we're going to screw our pigtail on. SMA cable. That's your pigtail. And we're going to put that right into the handheld. Which I need my adapter back. Kind of wondered about that. So let's take this guy. I'm going to screw this into my HT. Okay, so now we have our telescopic whip here. You know, I got something. Hang on a minute, guys. You know, this should help me. Give me a second. Man, just the thing. There we go. Get this out of the way. Okay. Now maybe I can get a better view of what's happening here. Try to, anyways. So we have our tumbler cup. We have our SMA double barrel connector, or bolt connector rather, or bulkhead going through the cup. Same up on top with a small SMA on the inside. Right here. SMA cable coming to SMA, back to the other bulkhead through the lid. We have our telescopic whip. We have our HT. Let's see if we can open the repeater. That's your Rochester repeater, 58 miles away. This is insane. Actually, no, it's not. It's just it's well designed and built by me. That's why it's not insane. It's just fun. Let me do something here for everybody. Give me a second, please. There we go. So I am in.
Is that the 600, the Rochester?
No, that's 145110 Rochester. So I am here in my shop, guys, at my bench. You guys can see all my equipment, okay? I'm right here at my bench. Literally at my bench. Inside my shop. All kinds of gizmos and whatever else, right? Okay. So here this antenna is. Telescopic whip. Going right down to this HT right here. And we're going to transmit. And I just brought up the repeater 58 miles away from me on this tumbler cup antenna that I just finished now. Absolutely, Ralph. There's no underestimating this for sure. Oh, you got that right, Aaron, for sure. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, it'd be a great source for the beer mug. I'll give that to my father because I don't drink. I know he does, but yeah, I'll give him a nice little beer mug here for sure. And he can talk onto it too. So yeah. Yeah, when you get all this equipment, Lucas, it's very expensive. It is very expensive, but it's a need for the radio repairs. If you want them to be perfectly, designed to work the way they're supposed to, then you got to have the right equipment and the knowledge for sure. So let me know what your comments are, guys. Drop them down below. Let me know your thoughts on this here design. So it's another novelty piece. So if you want to put a small cup as such here, just set it on a TV tray or whatever. Put it on your tailgate or in your cup holder inside your vehicle while you're going down the road. Just telescope the whip to where you wish, and away you go. So now I got that fully extended. I don't need to. Let me put this all the way back down. Let's see what happens. And I'm still getting into it, but it's choppy. So we're going to just go up one section. Okay, let's go up two sections. It'll clear up eventually here. Actually, let me not do that. Let me just fully extend it because I don't want to keep keying up on the repeater. I don't like doing that. That's just not the right thing to do. So let me just do it like this. Yeah, this is KC2KJO. Anybody buy the repeater for a moment for a quick demonstration? See, I'm coming in much cleaner that way. Nobody's on the 110. That is strange. Usually this repeater is full bore noisy, like 24/7. Got a lot of great guys on there usually talking. KD2PQP, KD2PQP, Jeff, Seabreeze, you around? KC2KJO.
Too bad you can't get any two repeaters with Echo Link on it.
Yeah, I know it. Well, actually, yes, I could. If I go to the 685 repair, I could do that. They have Echo Link into that one. All right, let me try a different one here. see if I can hit Moravia. Oh wow, okay. That's about 40 plus miles the other direction. This is KC2KJO. Anybody on the repeater for a quick demonstration, please? Is everybody like dead to the world? All these repeaters are usually always somebody on. Of course, Saturday night, you know, who knows? People might be just kind of relaxing when the radio's off or something. All right, let me try to hit Syracuse. See if I get the 670. All right, I guess I don't. All right, let's go back this way. Let's go. 46670. Let's see, 13. Menu.
That's just VHF, right? No UHF?
Correct. This is both. This is both. No, this is definitely both. Yep. So I'm not getting the Syracuse one. Okay, so let's try. Who else we got around here?
WA2EMO Racing Repeater.
Is it sleep or something?
I finished the show.
Is it good?
It's so small.
Well, just start putting things on to it and see what happens. I'll be able to do it. I hate to use this repeater. I don't like these guys in this repeater. Let me go back to the 110 because there's just some good people on that one. I don't like the. I try not to participate with anybody from the Newark club because they're just political. You can't put politics with radio. You just can't. Is anybody by the repeater by any chance? This is KC2KJO. Just need to get a quick test. Is anybody near the repeater? That is funny that nobody's even
The
around.
signal report, this is Whiskey 3 Oscar Alpha Bravo.
The Whiskey 3 station. Come on back again with your call, please.
John, Whiskey number 3 Oscar Alpha Bravo. W3 Old Atomic Bomb.
Copy. I remember talking to you before now. Okay, now that you said it that way. Okay. Yeah, this is Stu over here in Clyde. Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Juliet Oscar. I'm just talking on my little UV5R Baofeng here, but I'm using it on a Tumbler Metal Cup Telescopic Whip Homebrew Antenna. Just want to know if we're coming in okay in the repeater. We're actually inside the shop, so it might be a little fuzzy. It may not be. I'm just kind of wondering how we sound.
Yes, Stu, it sounds fantastic. I think there's a very slight trace of white noise on the signal. I don't know all of the nuances about the repeater, receiver, and everything like that, but it sounds almost 100%.
Wow, and that's impressive. Very good. John, by the way, the name here is Stu, Sierra Tango Uniform. If you go to YouTube, if you get a chance, we're live streaming right now, testing out my new little novelty, inventive, creative Tumbler VHF, UHF antenna on the go with a telescopic whip. So if you want to check it out live stream, you'll have to kind of zoom through most of the video because we did some little push button doorbell chimes as well. And now we got the Tumbler Cup here we're using right now. So if you want to check it out on live stream there, you can kind of see how she's performing. So I really appreciate that for sure. I won't hold it up though. I just want to kind of do a quick test and I'll get back to my live stream here. Kilo Charlie 2 Kilo, Japan, Ontario.
Good, Stu. We're doing a little experiment here ourselves. We have a remote HF transceiver down in Prattsburg, which is south of Naples, and we're streaming that from the fiber up here to Rochester. We just got back from getting everything hooked up, so we've been listening to some CW from down there in Naples via this streaming app over there.
375 disconnected.
Ah, very good. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, hey, it's always good when you get the chance to have a new idea and it comes together and it actually works. That's a wonderful thing for sure, especially with the wireless. Well, that ought to be a good setup then for sure.
We know several people that are stuck in, like HOA stations where they can't put up an HF antenna. We wanted to get things so that these people that are stuck in these adult homes and things like that could be able to use HF without being able to have a real antenna at their location. So I'm trying to get this debugged. My buddy Mike recently got moved to an adult living facility, so I want to see if we can get his laptop loaded up with the proper software and he can get on HF that way.
Oops. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I'm all for it, absolutely, because I always tell people there's no communism in my world. So if there's any HOA that gives problems, I always find a way around that because got too many Karens running loose. Got to put them all back in their place. So I did the indoor lamp J-pole here a few years ago. We had 327 of those that we had made for people for HOA. For a 5-foot tall indoor lamp that you could use for your VHF, UHF, reach 60 miles away and enjoy it. I haven't got to the HF portion yet as far as HOA outside of using conduit boxes, running wires down your aluminum gunners, or using flower pot with PVC and huge coil on the bottom with a telescopic whip on the other side. It can kind of blend in, but haven't got too involved with that on the HF side just yet. More so VHF, UHF anyway. Is kind of where I got into more of that to help people in the HOA to kind of get them on the air. Got to get them encouraged, not discouraged, right?
As we were talking about, hopefully seeing if we could interest some of these facilities, like these large apartment buildings and everything, into having some space that they could set up a recreational station for the people that are confined in those facilities and be able to enjoy other aspects of a hobby. And hats off to you on your antennas. I've seen several of the lamp antennas at many ham fests, and it's a very popular product. You did a good job on promoting that baby. I'm going to run here, and 73 will see you down the road, W3OAB.
All right, John, take care. Always a pleasure talking with you for sure. Keep up the good work with what you guys got going on, no doubt. KC2KJ out here. 73, Steve, my friend. Well, guys, I would say that's very successful. So, not bad for having a telescopic whip tumbler cup, VHF, UHF. First attempt, put it together, tried it, and very successful, 100%. So, and I'm right inside my shop. So just imagine if I had this by a windowsill or sitting outdoors, driving down the road, whatever. You don't want to put a magnum antenna on top of your vehicle, but you want to be able to still use this. Hell, you just put this right in your cup holder and just make sure you don't put no coffee inside. You don't want to have all that become conductive where you're shorting out your connectors. So don't put any liquid into it. Just use it for the antenna. You know, but pretty creative for sure, I would say. How are you, Bill? You've seen many different antennas, but not a tumbler. Well, you know, when you're here at DX Radio Shop, you never know. It's always something different going on for sure. Always going to be informative, always going to be educational. It's always going to be a lot of fun, that's for sure. What's nice about the VHF, UHF, you don't get all that skip noise. So, but this here is Gannett Hill. This is like 58 miles southwest from here, from my place. And again, my antenna is right here. That's CGL. Hey, I'll jump on for a quick moment here. How you been? Have a chance to have a chat with you for a little bit. KC2, KJO, back to you.
Oh, not a whole lot going on here. Just watching that phone on that YouTube there.
Yeah, we're just doing live stream right now, talking on my Tumbler cup, my homebrew Tumbler cup. It's a metal 12-inch tall cup here with a telescopic whip antenna and a UV5R 4-watt HT. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that was working great. It was working great. I saw it, and you know, as I said, I was following along on YouTube there, and I saw it there, and I'm like, how in the world? But it's working, for sure. And I think that's just a UV5R, isn't it?
Yes, it is the original version, only 4 watt, not the 8 or 10, just little 4 watter. That's it. Yep.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I heard you talking to John, W3OAV. They're holding down a bomb. I heard you talking to John on there on the YouTube feed, and was following along with that. That's pretty impressive. You know, and I gotta imagine that's probably only putting out 3.5 watts, maybe 4 the radio, but and being indoors, that's pretty impressive, my friend.
Well, I appreciate it. I gotta find something to do once in a while. I get a little, I don't want to say really bored, but I gotta find something different to do because I didn't really want to get into repairs tonight. I'm too tired. Been doing things all day long. I'm always at the bench, you know, 8 to 10, if not 12 hours out of a day sometimes. I said, you know what, tonight for Saturday, I'm going to play around and do something different. So I figured I'll take and kind of toy with this a little bit, finish it all up. And I wasn't going to do it tonight. I thought, well, why not? Let's take a few moments, get my adapters ready to go, and put it all together. And it turned out to be 100% success. So I'm very, very pleased the way it came out. So we'll see if there's any interest in one of these, I suppose, for just portable novelty pieces, really, nothing fancy, but something different, you know, just something different. That's what makes the hobby fun. It's always something different, but you can take and turn anything into whatever you want if you put your mind to it. But all right, I'm going to get back to my live stream here and finish up on that, but appreciate your support as well. And we'll take and sign off with you for a little bit here. KC2KGO 73, Steve, my friend. Take care.
Very good, my friend. Very good. Thanks for being out there and doing what you do, because a lot of people get the HOA, you know, situations, and you know, so down to making none of the lands or out of, you know, these small things that work really well. So that benefits a lot of people out there. So I appreciate you doing what you do. So yeah, I'll let you go, and have a good evening there, and I'll let you get back to the live stream. KG2JL, that was 3 for now. We'll talk to you soon.
Roger, 73, Steve. So that's, I've talked to him many times up in, he's up around, I think he's around Newark or something. But cool guy. I never met him, but I've talked to him several times on a repeater. Really nice guy. And he's just getting into the hobby himself and having a blast. And there's just so much you can do with this hobby. It really is. So it's pretty nice. I had the chance to meet up with John and him on here as well. And so made 2 contacts on a repeater. And I'm glad I did, because I would rather use this repeater, the 110, than I would the one local nearby, because I don't deal with political aspects. I don't do that. It's a repeater. It's ham. It's hobby. It's fun. You leave all that other garbage away. So I don't deal with those people because there's just too much nonsense. But the repeater for the Rochester repeater, which is what I was on right now, the 145110, that's an excellent repeater. It's got a huge footprint. A lot of great guys around there. They got a lot of people who are engineers. A lot of them are from Harris Communications, which are big time, like highly knowledgeable people. We got many great hobbyists over on that repeater as well, all across the Rochester area. Many awesome people that get on there all the time are willing to help you out if you need any questions answered that might be related to whatever you got going on. So a lot of great guys for sure. So there's quite a few people that I've met off this repeater, and it's I can't say enough about it, because like I said, it's a great repeater, good people, and those are the ones I bump into at the Hamfest and have a good conversation with, and that's the way it should be. They enjoy the hobby, they look for other ways to improve, and as John had mentioned, they're working on a wireless HF type system for people in the HOA, and I think that's an awesome idea. So that is awesome. So I hope that it all works out for them. Hope things come together the way they want, and make it work so people are more encouraged, not discouraged. So I don't believe in HOA. I don't believe in none of that stuff. It's just more of a glorified, power trip control nonsense of just communism. And I don't have any communism in my world. Nobody tells me what to do. Unless you're on my list, Mom, Dad, or God, if you're not those 3 people, you don't tell me what to do. I live my life the way it is. God gave me legs for my family, not the government. So I don't listen to them. I don't do what they tell me, nothing. I pay my taxes. That's about all I do is follow the law to what they got to do for the bare bones. But as far as putting my antennas up, they can go have fun kicking rocks, because nobody tells me what to do. So any way I can help somebody out there fight their HOA and create ways to develop antennas to use and not have to put up with all the nonsense and headaches, I will do exactly that. And I'm glad John's doing the same thing. So it's wonderful. For sure. Like I said, on this repeater, you're going to find a lot of people who do exactly this and then some. And these guys, a lot of these guys are, I don't know about John. I'm not sure. I don't know what his background is, but I know a lot of guys are engineers who are on this repeater, and they are developing different ways of doing stuff too. So, John, if you're listening, you're watching, keep up the good work on that HO, or not the HOA, but the HF wireless thing you got going on, and email me some information on that, and see if I can't link up. And when you guys get it all connected, let me know. I'll jump on and rag you with you guys. dxradioshop@yahoo.com. It'd be nice to hear from you for sure. But very happy that you guys are coming up with these other ideas. It's a wonderful thing. All right, guys, on that, I'm going to end this video, and thank you once again to the wonderful gentleman on the 110, and we will definitely take and move on and enjoy our Saturday night, and you guys can enjoy your Saturday night. And if I jump on the local repeater nearby me, the one I refuse to use, James, they do have Echolink tied in, so you and I could have chatted for sure. You could have came in through Echolink on that repeater. I could have gave you the node number. You could have connected right to it, or even through All-Star for that matter, and we could have chatted. But I'm not going to support that repeater because, like I said, they're more political than anything else. So, but the 110, the guys who I was just talking to, I will support that repeater because those guys are amazing. So that is one repeater that I will definitely always go on and rag you with the guys, because those guys are just amazing people, for sure. Then that's a huge Rochester repeater, man. They got one big footprint. I think the repeater's like, I don't know, I had to look it up, but I know it's well over 2,000 feet above sea level. I want to say 22 or 2,400 feet or something like that. I'd have to look it up, but they got one big footprint, and that repeater really reaches out. So where I'm at right now is 58 miles away from it, and but I have managed to go up further in my vehicle with a mobile antenna, and I can get like another, I don't know, 13 to 15 miles away in my portable. So that's pretty good. They got a really nice repeater system, so they put a lot of time, money, and effort with the Rochester repeater. So that's the 145110. And so anyways, everyone have a great night and enjoy your evening here Saturday night, and thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, guys, for sure. And like I said, I don't know about anybody else, but hey, I enjoy making creative antennas. You gotta have creative antennas. You just have to. You gotta have fun. So, but there is the whip goes all the way up, hitting my ceiling. So, they don't have to be that tall. I only did it because I'm inside my garage. Now, if I go outside the garage, I can leave that whip all the way down. So, but you can adjust it as needed to wherever it needs to be.
Hey, that guy down in Florida built that HOA code.
There you go. So anyway, little 4-watt walkie-talkie, probably only doing about 3.5 watts. I mean, I haven't even had this thing charged in a while, so I'm sure the batteries are probably getting a little low, but they work excellent. So if anybody wants to check out Zello, thank you, Kevin, for reminding me. If anybody wants to check out Zello, and you can hear the guys in the background talking, that was Rick down in Florida who was just on my Zello. If you guys want to take and check that out, feel free to do so. If you have an iPhone, go to your Apple Store. If you have an Android, go to your Play Store. It's free. Free. Free, guys. It's another form of radio communication where you can talk all across the world. No curse, argue, swear, fuss, and fight. Get on. Be respectful to others. We have a good time. We joke around, but there's times that we got to kind of ease the joking around a little bit and keep it more informative as to what the hobby is all about. So we do have some fun, but then we try to go back to, all about electronics, etc. But it's a great form of communication as well. So, and that's what it's primarily set up for. It's a network on Zello, Zello, not Zillow. It ain't real estate. This is called Zello, Zello. Okay, PTT walkie-talkie. Download that app on your device, your tablet, or your phone for free. And you put your information. You got your name, your email, your phone number. Pick a username if you wish. And then you go to where it says, as you do an echo test and you hear yourself, go to add a channel. And then you search for KC2KJO. One word, capitalized. KC2KJO. That's my call. Then you got to put a space. And your next word is also all caps. Everything's got to be all caps, okay? So KC2KJO space network, okay? So it's KC2KJO space network, okay? All caps. And then you hit the plus mark on that, click onto it, jump in the group, and when we see it pop in, we can trust you in there. You can go on in and check it out, and you can talk with everybody. We got people from Ireland. We used to have a lot of guys from France, all over the place, that jump in, but they jump in every now and again, once in a blue moon. From New Zealand, we got great friends down by New Zealand that jump in once in a while. Ireland, I mean, we got a lot of good people over in the UK. Got a lot of good guys from the UK that'll jump in too, but primarily all across the states. We've got a lot of people all over the states that jump in all the time and just have a good time. Nobody gets on there to bother anybody. Nobody gets on to curse anybody out. We don't allow none of that. We keep it very clean and respectful, because we do have kids and wives and everybody else on here who listen and watch my channel. So we keep this very respectful, and we keep it strict. So we'll get on joking a little bit, but then we got to put the joking aside, and sometimes we get a little carried away, but we keep it clean. But we got to put our joking aside at times, and we got to remind ourselves that the channel is also meant for informative information for the hobby. So we have a lot of good guys on there. If anybody wants to check it out, feel free to do so. If you need more information, contact me, dxradioshop@yahoo.com, 315-945-1600. It literally takes about no more than 5 minutes to set up. and we can gladly walk you over the phone on how to do it if you need assistance. But definitely check it out. And then if you have any questions, like people in my live stream right now in the chat are also on. A vast majority of the people on here are also on to the Zello network. And you'll hear them in the background sometimes ask questions, etc. Like Brandon did earlier today, and Leadfoot did the same thing as well. Had jumped on there, said turn your camera, etc. Blah blah blah, and asking questions. So it's very important that they jump on here. So while they're watching a live stream, if I may not see them ask a question or mention something in the chat, I can hear them on the radio, and then that will catch my attention. Oh, okay, Leadfoot's asking a question, Brandon's asking a question, Steve's asking a question, James is asking a question, etc. And I can actually bring them in. So we always have a good conversation to kind of keep things going. Especially when the video ends, you can carry on and continue having more questions that you may have, you need to have answered. So it's always a wonderful time for sure. Bob, take care. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you stopping by. How you doing, Dave? You made it. Good to see you. Bill, how are you? I appreciate that, Bill. I really do. I try to keep it very interesting, keep it very informative. I try to keep everybody into the hobby. You'll find a lot of shops that don't do the stuff that I do. And everything we do here is all by the book. We always have fun, but we're always creative about many things as well. And we do our job right. So I'm very happy to see a lot of people stop by. We get a lot of new people all the time. Our subscribers usually go up pretty rapidly on a day-to-day basis, which is cool. And so I really appreciate that for sure. So thumbs up, guys. And drop your comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this telescopic tumbler antenna that we just made. And also on the what do you call it here? Our push button doorbell chimes that we've got here as well.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
So 30-second recordable doorbell chimes, guys. You can take and mount them right to your wall. Put a little adhesive on the back end. Put them, mount them right to your wall if you wish. And they want to come over to your ham shack. Instead of you knocking on the door, they can come over and push the button, and then you can say something like that. Say, ham shack busy, don't bother me, or whatever you want to do. You got a push button on the back of this. You can hold the button down and record 30 seconds of whatever you desire. So we've got these available as well. We are going to put our label across. We have a silkscreen label we're going to be putting across. DX Radio Shop with the website. And so we'll have these available by the end of next week. So these are primarily the colors we've got, along with purple. And we have yellow. Okay? So anybody got any questions? Like I said, put them in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts about many things we've done tonight. I really appreciate all that. And it's always good to have good feedback from people to kind of give me an idea maybe what I want to do next. And if you guys, for the ones who have not seen more creativity, go to my videos during the Christmas here, this past December, last month, and you will see how I took apart a 3-foot tall Christmas bulb floor model decoration that you would put by your Christmas tree, inside your living room for decoration. And I took that apart and turned it into an indoor VHF, UHF antenna as well with a telescopic whip. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to check out my link my video on that. Go to my live stream videos, you'll see it. And I can always try to, I can link it if I have to if you guys want, but otherwise it's just always a fun thing to do for sure. So it's nice to get opportunity for everybody out there and try to teach you something new all the time. So I really appreciate everybody coming on. Like Matt just said, I've learned more from this channel than I have any other place. So that is for sure, no doubt. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, guys. It's a hobby. It's my job, but it's also a hobby, and you got to have passion. And if you guys don't think I don't have passion, I don't know what to tell you, because I have passion. Everybody knows that. I always have a lot going on here between repairs, building things, fixing things, come up with new ideas, engineering, designing new things. So, yeah, I mean, a little over 38 years, well, I shouldn't say little, it's actually almost 39 years now going into this. I mean, we're well over 38. We're knocking on the door of 39 here pretty quick. Next few months will be 39 years in the hobby. So fun for sure. If anybody, like I said, you want to learn new things and whatever, feel free to contact me and check out other YouTube videos. You know, don't just rely on just mine, but it can definitely help you out with much more, for sure. So I see more people coming here all the time because they find that there's just so much more we can teach you. So we have a lot of fun. We definitely do, for sure. Yeah, you got to surround yourself with good people. Very good comment there, Brandon. Excellent. Absolutely, for sure. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get on off here. My daughter just came out, so she wants to have me go inside and check out the cabinet she put together. And we went out and bought another cabinet for our dining room. And she put it all together by herself. First time doing it, so I'm going to go inside and see how she did and see if she put all the stuff onto it and see if it's still standing. So we'll catch you all later here at the DS Radio Shop. Enjoy your Saturday night. Be safe. Be well. See you soon.